केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे, केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Happy Mother's Day.
We extend a hearty welcome to the Honorable Chief Minister Designate, Thiru C. Joseph Vijay.
Joseph Vijay enum naan this is a new beginning, a new era of a real secular social justice starts now.
Namaskar, good evening. You're watching the special edition of News Hour and I'm Swati Joshi. Tamil Nadu has seen many swearing-in ceremonies through history, from Annadurai to Karunanidhi, from MGR to Jayalalitha, from Stalin to EPS. But what unfolded at Chennai's Nehru Stadium felt completely different. This was not just the formation of a government, this felt like the arrival of a new political culture. C. Joseph Vijay, Tamil cinema's Thalapathy, walked in to take oath as Chief Minister, not in a traditional vesti, not in a mundu, but in black pants, tucked in white shirt and a crisp black blazer. Many say that this image that you see is a powerful one that sends a bigger message, which is that of a generational shift. A clear break from the old Dravidian visual language. This is politics colliding with pop culture and mass appeal, merging with aspiration and the rise of a new Tamil political identity.
This is a new beginning, a new era of a real secular social justice starts now. இங்க ஒரே சென்டர் தான், என் தலைமையில் உண்டான சென்டர். இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு சென்டர், இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு பவர் சென்டர், அங்க ஒரு பவர் சென்டர், அதெல்லாம் கிடையவே கிடையாது. இப்பவே சொல்லிடுறேன். சினிமாவில் எப்படியாவது கஷ்டப்பட்டு வெற்றி அடையணும்னு இருந்த ஒரு சாதாரண அசிஸ்டன்ட் டைரக்டருக்கு பிறந்த ஒரு பிள்ளையா, நான் ஒன்றும் பெரிய மன்னர் பரம்பரையில் இருந்தெல்லாம் வந்துடல. உங்களை மாதிரி தான், உங்கள ஒருத்த மாதிரி தான், உங்க குடும்பத்தில் ஒருத்த மாதிரி தான், உங்க புள்ள மாதிரி தான், உங்க மகன் மாதிரி தான், உங்க அண்ணன் மாதிரி தான், உங்க தம்பி மாதிரி தான். சோ அதையெல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு வெள்ளை அறிக்கையா அதை வெளியிடணும்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஒரு டிரான்ஸ்பரண்டான ஒரு கவர்மெண்டா, அதாவது இன்னைக்கு நம்ம தமிழ்நாடு கவர்மெண்ட் இந்த நிலைமையில தான் இருக்கு அப்படின்றத உங்ககிட்ட சொல்லிட்டு I just want to take it forward from there. அதைத்தான் நான் முதல்ல செய்யணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Well, Rahul Gandhi's presence on the stage with CM Vijay today was not merely ceremonial. It was deeply political because the Congress, despite having just 5 MLAs, played a crucial role in the formation of Vijay's government. And in doing so, the Grand Old Party broke its decades-old political equation with the DMK. BJP was quick to latch onto it. Speaking in Bengaluru, Prime Minister Modi tore into what he called power-hungry Congress, accusing the party of stabbing DMK in the back as soon as the political wind shifted in Tamil Nadu.
कांग्रेस की पहचान आज एक परजीवी पार्टी की बन गई है और इसलिए वो पहला मौका मिलते ही अपने साथियों के साथ भी विश्वासघात करती है। 25-30 साल से कांग्रेस का डीएमके के साथ घनिष्ठ संबंध था। जैसे ही सत्ता का खेल कहीं और मुड़ गया, तो सत्ता के लालच में सत्ता भूखी कांग्रेस ने पहला मौका मिलते ही डीएमके की पीठ में छुरा भोंक दिया।
While Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a scathing attack on the Congress, cracks within the INDI bloc seem to be widening rapidly. After BJP's historic saffron surge in West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee has made an extraordinary call for opposition unity, urging every party, including the left and even the ultra-left, to come together. But that single phrase, ultra-left, has now sparked a massive political firestorm in Bengal, triggering a fierce war of words in the state's high-stakes political battle. Listen in.
আমরা সবাই চাই একটা যৌথ প্ল্যাটফর্ম তৈরি হোক, যে প্ল্যাটফর্মে অল পলিটিক্যাল পার্টি যারা বিজেপির এগেনস্টে, এমনকি আপনারা যদি বলেন লেফটিস্ট, আমার কোনো ইগো নেই, আমি সবাইকে নিয়েই চলতে চাই। এবং আজকে যা অবস্থা, বিজেপিকে যদি রুখতে হয়, লেফটিস্ট সবাইকে, আল্ট্রা লেফট সবাইকে, আমাদের তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস আমরা কথা দিচ্ছি, ন্যাশনাল পার্টি সবাইকে, যার যতটুকু শক্তি আছে, দিল্লিতেও যেমন আমরা লড়াই করব, তেমনি বাংলাতেও আসুন আমরা জোট বাঁধি। যদি কেউ এ ব্যাপারে কোনো রাজনৈতিক দল আমার সাথে কথা বলতে চান, আমি 4টে থেকে 6টা পর্যন্ত অ্যাভেলেবেল আছি অফিসে, আমাকে জানাবেন, আমি নিশ্চয়ই আপনাদের সাথে কথা বলবো।
तो ममता बनर्जी किसने कहा कि वो वामपंथियों को देख नहीं सकती थी? वो तो खुद वामपंथी 2.0 थी, उनका सरकार, जो उनका मनोभाव था, ये तो बिल्कुल वामपंथी 2.0। आदरणीय गृह मंत्री जी वो भारत से नक्सलवाद को हटाने की बात कर रहे हैं, पूरा भारत नक्सल फ्री हो रहा है, और ममता बनर्जी वहीं पर वो नक्सलियों को बुला रहे हैं। मतलब ममता बनर्जी अपने चेयर में बैठने के लिए, कुर्सी पाने के लिए वो किसी भी हद तक जा सकती है।
सारे ममता बनर्जी की जमाने में बंगाल पे जितने अत्याचार हुए, जितने दहशत हुई, उसका नतीजा उनको भुगतना पड़ेगा। सुनियोजित तरीके से, सोची समझी तरीके से कांग्रेस पार्टी को, और खासकर जो धर्मनिरपेक्ष जो एक जगह बचे हुए थे बंगाल में, उनको तबाह करने के सबसे ज्यादा कोशिश अगर किसी ने की होगी तो उनका नाम ममता बनर्जी। सहारा मांग रहे हैं, लेकिन फिर भी कांग्रेस की नाम जिक्र नहीं किए। अगर बचना है तो राहुल गांधी को इंडिया गठबंधन की नेता मानते हुए पहले दरखास्त करें, उसके बाद सोचा जाएगा।
And now let's get you an interesting political exchange from Hyderabad, one that has set off a fresh buzz in political circles. During his visit to Telangana today, where he inaugurated infra projects worth 9,400 crore rupees, the Prime Minister made a rather unexpected offer to Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. As the Telangana Chief Minister sought greater support from the centre for the state's development, the Prime Minister responded with a sharp and witty political remark. He said, "Why don't you ally with me if you want faster development?" An exchange that has now triggered political speculation over BJP's growing push in Telangana.
जिस दिन इस देश का प्रधानमंत्री मनमोहन सिंह जी था, तब मोदी जी गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री थे। 10 साल में गुजरात मॉडल इन्होंने बनाया इस देश के लिए। आज 4 करोड़ तेलंगाना जनता भी वही उम्मीद रख के चल रहा है। इसके लिए जैसा मनमोहन सिंह जी मोदी जी को साथ दिए एज ए प्रधानमंत्री, आज हम 4 करोड़ तेलंगाना जनता के तरफ से मेरा गुजारिश है, मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है मोदी जी से, आप भी उतना ही आशीर्वाद इस तेलंगाना राज्य पे रहना है, तब हम तरक्की कर सकते हैं।
मैं रेवंत जी से कहूंगा कि 10 साल के शासन में भारत सरकार ने जितना गुजरात को दिया वो मैं आपको देने को तैयार हूं, लेकिन मेरी जानकारी से मैं आपको बता देता हूं कि जैसे ही मैं ऐसा करूंगा, आपको जो अभी मिल रहा है वो आधा हो जाएगा। आप जहां पहुंचना चाहते हैं नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे, और इसलिए अच्छा है कि मेरे से ही जोड़ो।
So DMK has hit out at the Congress. The Congress has questioned Mamta Banerjee. You heard Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. Sanjay Raut says that Mamta Banerjee did a mistake. She should have sat down with Rahul Gandhi. They should have contested together. And the larger question, of course, is what will happen to the INDI bloc and its unity? Let's open this up and go across to our guests. We have Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, along with Sujata Pandey, political analyst. We're also joined by Kamruzaman Chaudhary, political analyst, Vivek Sailas, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Vivek Srivastav, political analyst, and Mr. Jagdishwaran, also a political analyst. Thank you very much. A good evening to all of you. Mr. Vivek Sailas, I want to begin with you because the next big election will happen in Uttar Pradesh along with, of course, other states. So, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said the first thing is that people should accept, and he was, of course, talking about Mamta Banerjee, that you have to now accept Rahul Gandhi as the leader of the INDI bloc. Is that acceptable to the Samajwadi Party?
No, Swati ji, first of all, I would like to say as far as Samajwadi Party is concerned, we are more concerned about what is happening in Uttar Pradesh at the moment, because 6 to 7 months from now, we will be, you know, the election wave will hit up in Uttar Pradesh. And we are preparing for that. As far as our coalition with the Congress Party is concerned, our Honorable National President Akhilesh Yadav ji has already stated that we will be going with the Congress in Uttar Pradesh definitely, because we are not going to break the tie which we had in 2024 election that uprooted the Bharatiya Janata Party in Uttar Pradesh, and we all know that. And the Samajwadi Party also became the third largest party pan-India. So, as far as I was just listening to what Mr. Modi has said, the Prime Minister, he said कि आप हमारे साथ आ जाइए, नहीं तो आप आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे. अरे स्वाति जी, कल तक तो रेवंत रेड्डी को भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता और प्रवक्ता पानी पी पी के कोस रहे थे.
It was on a lighter note, you understand that?
No, anything said by the Prime Minister cannot be taken lightly, ma'am.
Okay.
You cannot take it lightly.
Okay.
और उनको मुसलमानों को नेता बता रहे थे, उनको पाकिस्तान का एजेंट बता रहे थे, इन्हीं रेवंत रेड्डी को आज मोदी जी ने तारीफ कर दी. तो अभी देखिएगा कितनी अच्छी अच्छी बातें करने लग जाएंगे. यही काम हुआ जब हेमंता जी को भारतीय जनता पार्टी सबसे करप्ट कहती थी, आज मुख्यमंत्री हैं. शुभेंदु अधिकारी को बता रहे थे 5 लाख रुपए घूस लेते हुए कैमरे पे पकड़े गए, आज मुख्यमंत्री हैं. यही अजीत दादा पवार के साथ हुआ, मैम.
You've said your piece, but my question still remains: is Rahul Gandhi as the leader of the INDI acceptable to the Samajwadi Party? आप उनको मानते हैं, INDI का लीडर उनको मान के चलेंगे?
नहीं, as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, of course he is the leader of opposition, and I feel at the moment that TVK Chandrasekhar Vijay will also be a part of the India Gathbandhan very shortly, and he is going. I can predict.
So should he be the leader of INDI bloc?
I can predict one thing for Vijay.
You are clearly, not taking a position. You're not answering my question.
Yes.
हाँ, now मैं बोल दीजिए, is Rahul Gandhi acceptable or not as the INDI bloc leader?
नहीं, definitely we'll sit down, and he is the largest party. Why not? What is the problem in that?
As the leader of the INDI bloc, is he acceptable to you?
No, of course. We will sit down and talk.
No clear answers. No clear answers.
No, it's a yes.
But do you?
It's a yes from his side.
No, he's saying, of course, we'll sit down and talk about it. There's no clear yes or no coming in.
When the government formation takes place,
so
you will sit and talk.
So
it is too early to speak.
Okay, one last question to you before I open this up for everyone. So when Akhilesh Yadav on Twitter said, "हम वो नहीं जो मुश्किलों में साथ छोड़ दें," who was he referring to?
नहीं, हम अखिलेश जी को अगर आप देखिए, अखिलेश जी भाई, he was referring to Mamta Banerjee, he was referring to Mr. M.K. Stalin as well, because they both were the chief ministers in that particular state, and both of them lost the election, and they both lost their seats. So as far as the Samajwadi Party is concerned, we stand by our friends and allies. Why not? At the need of the hour, when they are out of power, Samajwadi Party is not an opportunist party.
He was not taking a jibe at anybody?
What?
किसी पर तंज नहीं कस रहे थे. It was not a jibe at
Not at all, ma'am. What's that we are jibe?
Kamruzaman Chaudhary, do come in, because according to the DMK, you still continue to be a backstabber. They don't want to sit with you in the parliament as well. They've written a letter requesting, please change the seating arrangements. It will not be, comfortable for them anymore to be sitting anywhere next to the Congress MPs in the parliament.
Yeah, Swati, let me answer the broader question out here. You see, by 2029, we will not be requiring any other alliances, because BJP on the path of its fake promises in different states will automatically fall before 2029 will be coming. By that time, the India alliance will be required. Till that time, the statewide alliances will be on one-on-one basis. It's not a hidden fact that we did not have an alliance with the DMK in Tamil Nadu. We had an alliance, but post-election, we did not have. Because TVK became the superior party in Tamil Nadu. So we went with that. But the point here, Swati, you must understand, parties like Trinamool Congress, parties like what you call this, Biju Janata Dal, parties XYZ like AGP in Assam, or let's say NCP or the Shiv Sena, what you call the of the Shinde faction. These are absolutely no to us. Because the way they have destroyed the Congress party, I believe by 2029 also, we will not be requiring them in the India Alliance.
That's a very
to
big...
bring down the...
You won't be requiring them, or you will not be a
government.
part of the INDI anymore. Because Mamata Banerjee has now also invited ultra left. She says anybody who wants to come together, in stopping the BJP juggernaut is welcome. So will the Congress itself opt out of the INDI bloc then, in case you don't require them anymore?
No, listen, Swati, one thing that is a fake news that peddled by the right wing in the national media is that Mamata Banerjee is a part of the India Alliance. But in West Bengal Congress party or in parliamentary elections, we have never aligned with the Trinamool Congress till date. Right from 1998, 27 years. In fact, TMC was part of the NDA government under Vajpayee, but never a part of the UPA government, nor of the Congress alliance anywhere in the country. In fact, in Meghalaya, they poached on 22 MLAs of the Congress party. They went and fought elections in
so
Assam.
is TMC not part of INDI?
I say it is not. They may be on a parliamentary level, there might be aligning to keep the BJP and the Congress.
That's the problem. No, one second. See, that's the problem. There is some sort of a confusion. No. See, that's the problem. We just heard Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who's talking about all the violence that has happened during Mamata regime, blaming Mamata Banerjee, saying that will Mamata Banerjee accept Rahul Gandhi as the INDI leader? Then you had Rahul Gandhi pull out a post saying, all those who are rejoicing TMC's defeat, even within the Congress party, let me tell you, this is not about a particular party, this is about India. So Rahul Gandhi says one thing, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary says something else. You are saying, as per you, TMC is not even part of the INDI. And you may not even require these parties when it comes to 2029.
Let me answer this. Swati, as a journalist, you show me one instance that the Congress and TMC have fought elections together. Zero. Till date. You show me one instance wherein Congress party and the TMC party have issued a joint statement outside the parliament. Inside the parliament is a different issue, because there is a greater fight to preserve the constitution within the parliament. But nowhere you will find an alliance with the TMC. Nowhere you will find an alliance with any state.
Now there is a big question mark on the INDI itself. कितने दूर कितने पास आप लोगों की ये सिचुएशन है?
2029 से पहले INDI का कोई जरूरत नहीं है.
जरूरत ही नहीं है. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I know. But today I think Sanju and Sujata, maybe आप लोगों को इतना चांस मिलेगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि आज constituency आपस में बहुत बहस करना चाह रहे हैं. Vivek Srivastava, do come in.
Yeah, no, it's not as if INDI doesn't exist. It does exist. And it has a common minimum program.
Kamruzaman Chaudhary obituary लिख रहे हैं.
Yeah. अब देखिए, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is no voice ना. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is not the official voice of the Congress. आप किसी कांग्रेस के आदमी को पकड़ के बोलेंगे साहब की बोलो. What Rahul Gandhi says is the line of the Congress, or Mallikarjun Kharge says is the line of the Congress. If they are saying that yes, Mamata has been defeated in the wrong way, that has to be taken as the line of the Congress. You can't just quote anyone and say ये कांग्रेस की लाइन हो गई. कांग्रेस की लाइन मतलब खड़गे की लाइन है.
तो ममता बनर्जी बोल रही लेफ्ट, अल्ट्रा लेफ्ट, कम, let's defeat BJP. You are okay with it?
Yes. Now listen to me now. But this is not the way to speak of it in a rally. If you are serious, you approach the senior leaders of the left. You go meet Comrade Baby. You go meet Comrade Raja. You talk. Let them discuss in the Politburo Bureau. That is how it happens. आप रैली में क्या आप जाओ ना, आप मिलो, फिर वो निर्णय लेंगे. आपके साथ आना है नहीं आना. कांग्रेस में Rahul Gandhi has clearly said he called up Mamata. He gave the condolences on the defeat and he said he's with them.
But that does not matter according to Kamruzaman Chaudhary. वो तो है ही नहीं, कभी लड़े ही नहीं साथ में.
मैडम, कांग्रेस इंडिया अलायंस का सबसे बड़ा घटक दल है.
I'm talking about TMC. Kamruzaman Chaudhary says the other constituents may not even be required in 2029.
No. He has not said that.
Misquote me.
Okay.
I said till 2029.
Okay.
The India alliance that is there on a state-to-state basis, we might have alliances with the India alliance partners.
Okay.
But before 2029, the India alliance that is there will not be requiring TMC to come together, because the CPM has outrightly rejected Mamata Banerjee's offer. Congress party in Bengal has already rejected her offer. But the point remains, the way BJP, the Election Commission have collided together to deny 27 lakh voters of Bengal and defeat a government or defeat a party in the election.
But sir, the SIR happened in Kerala also. The SIR happened in Kerala also, where the UDF has won. So should then Pinarayi Vijayan say, I am not going to resign?
but we are not saying that.
One
We are not saying
one
that,
second.
no?
Allow me to finish. I'm saying then should Pinarayi Vijayan say that I am going to resign because, UDF has benefited because of SIR.
No.
There you are not putting... One second, allow me to finish.
No,
there
this
you are
question
not
should be
putting
for
any...
me. I am the loser
You
there.
are not putting any question
I am
mark.
the loser there.
Not putting any question mark on the SIR process there. In West Bengal, out of the 20 seats where maximum number of deletions have happened, the TMC won
That's
in
another
13.
fake news, Swati. You do not have any data on that. More than 107 seats. Where
Okay, Sanju Verma comment. That data is not correct.
Deletions and affected the
Okay, the
results
SIR
of
has
the
benefited
state.
you, BJP. It has benefited BJP. Sanju Verma, do comment.
107 seats.
Okay, Sanju
107
Verma.
Seats.
All right, all
Don't
right.
go for the WhatsApp forwards, please.
Okay,
On
Sanju,
national
Sanju.
television.
You know, what I fail to understand is, why can't the Congress be gracious? I'm not a fan of Akhilesh Yadav, but I say, at least Akhilesh Yadav had the maturity to say that it will not backstab, like the Congress did, abandoning a 22-year-old alliance. It simply abandoned DMK and MK Stalin at the drop of a hat. मतलब शर्मनाक। और उसके बाद राहुल गांधी और उनके जितना भी दरबारी इकोसिस्टम है ऊपर नीचे नाच रहे हैं जैसे पता नहीं तमिलनाडु में कितनी सीटें जीती हैं। अरे राहुल गांधी, आपकी पार्टी ने 5 सीटें जीती हैं विद 3% वोट शेयर।
नहीं, please allow her to finish. अब इसे बीच में please. Yeah,
Can I
finish.
please? I
Yes,
did not
finish your
check
point.
anyone.
Finish your point.
I repeat, Congress has won only 5 seats with a mediocre 3% vote share. इसलिए राहुल गांधी और उनके दरबारी तमिलनाडु को अपनी जीत बताना बंद करिए, उछलना बंद करिए. But I come to the moot point. The moot point is this. In the last 3 Lok Sabha elections, the BJP's tally is 825. The Congress tally is 194. BJP's tally is 4.2 times bigger than the Congress. Now, if you look at the last 5 Lok Sabha elections in a row, starting from 2004, even then, BJP's combined tally is 1057. Congress's combined tally is 545. BJP still got almost 2 times more seats than the Congress. Then look at the last 11 state elections after June 2024. BJP won 7 out of these 11 elections with a strike rate of 64%. And Swati, Congress won only 1 state after June 2024. 11 राज्यों में चुनाव हुए, विधानसभा चुनाव जून 2024 के बाद.
Verma, it's all vote chori.
केरला में?
Can I please finish?
केरला में आपका वोट किसने चुराया?
No, Kerala में कोई, see, we lost in Kerala, but we know there was no Dhandli there.
Acha, there was no Dhandli there. Interesting. Okay, allow Sanju to finish a point, then I can go across
I
with
need to
this.
finish my point.
Yes, yes.
My limited point is this. 11 विधानसभाओं में चुनाव हुए जून 2024 लोकसभा चुनाव के उपरांत कांग्रेस कितने राज्यों में चुनाव जीती? ओनली इन केरलम. सो कांग्रेस का स्ट्राइक रेट कितना है? 9%. बीजेपी का स्ट्राइक रेट कितना है? 64%. बट स्ट्राइक रेट की बात दूर रखिए. ये जो कांग्रेस प्रवक्ता टीवी डिबेट पर आकर कहते हैं, ओ बीजेपी तो बैसाखी पर चल रही है, यदि टीडीपी और जेडीएस ने साथ न दिया होता, जेडीयू ने साथ न दिया होता,
भाई देश में जेडीयू तो खा चुके हो आप.
So I want to tell the Congress party, Lok Sabha 2004, Swati 10 seconds. What was Congress tally? 145. बने ना मनमोहन सिंह प्रधानमंत्री खिचड़ी सरकार के चलते. लोकसभा 2009 कांग्रेस का क्या था आंकड़ा? टैली थी 206.
ठीक है.
बट फिर भी दोबारा बने ना मनमोहन सिंह प्रधानमंत्री. तो यदि हम 240 लाकर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में बीजेपी ने तीसरी बार सरकार बनाई, आपके पेट में दर्द क्यों हो रहा है?
आप ज्ञानेश कुमार जी के नेतृत्व में सरकार बना रही हैं, इसलिए पेट में दर्द हो रहा है.
Okay.
आप ज्ञानेश जी के नेतृत्व में सरकार बना रही हैं.
One second, I want Mr. Jagdishwaran to come in. Mr. Jagdishwaran, is Rahul Gandhi as the leader of the INDI bloc, is that going to be acceptable to the DMK? And also, where does DMK stand now as far as the INDI bloc is concerned?
See, Tamil Nadu is the only state where the India Alliance partners are intact. I would say the left, the Congress, the DMK, the VCK, even the Aam Aadmi was supportive of the India Alliance only in Tamil Nadu, I would say. Probably in other places, I don't think it's the case. But I'm not sure if Congress is pushed out of India Alliance or DMK is pushed out of India Alliance, because the other partners are left, CPI, CPM, VCK, they say even though we support Vijay from outside, we are still with the DMK. We'll continue to fight BJP along with DMK, probably, which means even in 2029 parliamentary elections, these partners might still go with DMK. That's the direction they're showing. Only Congress now has moved to TVK. So I'm not sure if DMK is pushed out of India Alliance or Congress is pushed out of India Alliance in Tamil Nadu.
That is very interesting.
Probably,
But I'm talking about 2029. So 2029, what is it going to look like? By that time, do you think you'll be patching up with Congress?
No, that's a problem. See, because Congress today, he is more inclined towards TVK Vijay. We saw how they both were. Probably Congress is thinking on the lines that Vijay might be helpful even in other southern states, Andhra, Telangana, Kerala, and all those states. So Congress is probably liking that. So they're saying it's better to go with Congress.
Maybe you can welcome TVK into the INDI bloc and patch up with Congress also, and once again have a strong.
See, TVK has won against DMK, saying they are the political enemies. TVK has clearly said right from day one, even though he said ideological enemy is BJP and political enemy is DMK, he didn't touch BJP in most of the places. He was every day he was talking about DMK. He had a DMK phobia, I would say. Vijay had a DMK phobia and he was attacking DMK every day. And how do you think DMK and Congress, DMK and TVK can be in the same India Alliance? So that's why there's a confusion if DMK is pushed out or TVK is or
Congress is pushed out of the INDI bloc alliance. Okay, that's very interesting. Yes. Sujata, you want to come in?
Yes, Swati, I think India Alliance need UCC. No multiple marriages, so much of confusion. DMK has written the letter to the speaker that they don't even want to sit with Congress in the parliament. And today someone here is saying that DMK and Congress and everybody is intact. I mean, they have dropped an ally, the oldest ally perhaps Congress had for 55 years, in a drop of a hat just to share the power. And this is why Pradhan Mantri said that Congress is a Parijivi, because it has this only one ideology, which is to be in power. Also, you remember when it was named India Alliance and BJP started calling it India Alliance, there were a lot of debates we did on all the shows. They said, why you are calling it India Alliance? You see, the problem is this. India, with its all differences, still sticks together. But this alliance had only differences, with no sticking glue. It had only one ideology, Modi ko hatao. And that is why after 24, if you see the election, pure arithmetic data, they have not come together. Wherever they have lost. And that is why you see that in Delhi, AAP did not really give Congress any bhav. It fought alone, lost alone, blamed both each other on the public broadcast channel, on TVs and all. You see in Punjab also, AAP is not going with Congress. They will be fighting against each other. In Uttar Pradesh, Akhilesh Yadav, why do you think Akhilesh Yadav went without Rahul Gandhi to meet Mamata Banerjee and Stalin? Because Akhilesh Yadav knows that whenever Congress is present, that election is doomed to be lost. Even if you see
he could not have gone with Rahul Gandhi to meet Stalin. That's for sure.
Fought alone without Congress.
Swati.
No. But I'm saying, the joint statement which you are referring,
yes.
He took a jibe at Rahul Gandhi. हम वो नहीं है जो मुश्किल वक्त में साथ छोड़ रहे. It was a jibe at Rahul Gandhi. Who else it was? It was for it.
With one seat, and then Rahul is a very good man.
Mamata Banerjee will never accept Rahul Gandhi as the leader of the India Alliance.
Okay.
According to Sujata, we should allow an AIADMK BJP government, and then Congress is a very good party.
I think DMK
and Rahul is a very good man.
Perhaps DMK wanted that, because DMK is questioning why did Congress go and support
we have to keep, and let me tell you, Sujata, एक चीज पे सारा इंडिया अलायंस इकट्ठा है. हमारा मिनिमम प्रोग्राम socialism and secularism. And in Tamil Nadu, all the three parties are against your brand of Hindutva. Be it TVK, be it DMK, be it AIADMK.
Okay, but Mr. Srivastava, why don't you say that to Mr. Jagdishwaran? No. I don't know what BJP wanted, but why don't you put that across to Mr. Jagdishwaran? Is that what DMK wanted for the BJP and the AIADMK to support TVK instead of the Congress?
I'll tell you. There was a big halla being made by the BJP and the associates. Tamil Nadu mein we are going to come. Sanatan pe hamla hua. Wahan ke Hindu khade ho jayenge. Ekta aayegi. You have one seat. From 11% votes, you have come down to 2% votes. Complete rejection of the BJP brand of Hindutva. And all the three parties, which are stakeholders of Dravidian politics, You have been rejected ideologically. और यहाँ खड़े होकर के बोल रहे हैं राहुल गांधी ने डिच कर दिया। अरे उन्होंने सरकार बनवा दी।
विवेक श्रीवास्तव, डीएमके ने पहले बोला, you are steering clear of criticizing the DMK and very conveniently putting the focus on BJP, AIDMK losing Tamil Nadu, then the INDI blocks unity. आप बहुत clearly कर रहे हैं goal post change, but do respond to Mr. Jagdishwaran. He says he does not know whether the DMK is going to be pushed out of the INDI block or the Congress.
We will decide it in 2028. 2029 Lok Sabha elections are coming. A decision will be taken, meetings will happen. It will be told to the media. What is the confusion?
Okay, everybody wants to come in. Everybody wants to come in. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, then Sanju Verma in that order, please.
They would buy all the news stories of every
you see, now Sujata was telling about the UCC and how so many marriages and all these things. But let me remind about the BJP ecosystem. What happened to JDU? What happened to JJP? What happened to YSRCP? What happened to BJD, Akali Dal, PDP, AGP of Assam, Shiv Sena broken into two, NCP broken into two. These are all little examples, madam, where BJP had gobbled up these small parties. You don't need to get back into history. These are very fresh into anybody who has just born into politics will remember. Don't worry about the Congress party. Don't worry about the India alliance. We will fight you wherever it is required. So don't try to say
the Prime Minister called Congress a parjivi, but Kamruzaman Chaudhary says you are gobbling up the smaller party, Sanju Verma.
Nobody is bothered about Congress party. Nobody.
Yes, Sanju.
Swati.
Yes.
And Swati, my request, I did not interject Vivek. I hope he will extend the courtesy.
Sure.
My simple point is this. Chaudhary Charan Singh, who pulled the rug from under him in 1979, the Congress party. Chandrasekhar, when he was the Prime Minister, who pulled the rug from under him?
One second, Mr. Chaudhary, allow her to finish now, please.
What is this? Why is Kamruzaman getting so rattled? Did I heckle you? Please learn to wait for your turn. I repeat, Chaudhary Charan Singh की कुर्सी किसने जमीन के नीचे से खींच ली थी और उन्हें बेदखल कर दिया था प्रधानमंत्री की कुर्सी से in 1979 Congress party. Who pulled the rug from under Chandrasekhar? It was the Congress party. Who pulled the rug from under H.D. Devegowda in 1997? It was the Congress party. Who pulled the rug from under I.K. Gujral in 1998? It was the Congress party. But I want to leave your audience with a small anecdote. Do you know why the Congress withdrew support from the I.K. Gujral government in 1998? They said because I.K. Gujral had solicited the support of DMK and DMK had supported Rajiv Gandhi's assassins. वो था 1998 और आज 28 साल बाद in 2026 Congress is getting into an alliance in Tamil Nadu with TVK's Vijay and the VCK. VCK has openly supported Prabhakaran, one of the key perpetrators of the Rajiv Gandhi assassination. तो 1998 में अपने I.K. गुजराल का साथ छोड़ा था कि उन्होंने राजीव गांधी के assassins को और डीएमके को सपोर्ट क्यों किया और आज आप डीएमके का साथ इसलिए छोड़ रहे हैं बिकॉज आपको लगता है वीसीके से हाथ जोड़ना बेहतर रहेगा जबकि वीसीके ने प्रभाकरन का सपोर्ट किया एंड प्रभाकरन इज द की परपेट्रेटर ऑफ राजीव गांधी असैसिनेशन। इतना दोगलापन कांग्रेस पार्टी लाती कहां से है? इतनी हिपोक्रेसी कांग्रेस पार्टी
हिपोक्रेसी एंड डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स। विवेक सैलस देन सुजाता।
आई जस्ट वांट टू रिमाइंड संजू जी कि अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी की सरकार से हाथ किसने खींचा था? AIADMK जयललिता ने, और अटल जी की सरकार एक वोट से गिर गई थी, यही AIADMK है। मैं दर्शकों को भी ये याद दिलाना चाहता, आई वांट द पीपल ऑफ इंडिया शुड नो एंड एज फार एज विजय इज कंसर्न आई प्रेडिक्ट that he is going to be one of the biggest Dalit leader of the country and he might form a coalition with the Samajwadi Party and fight some seats in Uttar Pradesh as well. What is your problem?
Okay.
What is your problem?
Sujata, no, कोई problem नहीं है. Sujata,
TVK might enter into
an alliance with the Samajwadi Party and contest in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, Sujata.
राहुल गांधी का क्या होगा?
2027 काम खोल कर सुन लीजिए।
राहुल गांधी का क्या होगा?
हमारा कोलेशन रहेगा सुजाता जी, उसको हम कौन सा डिनाई कर रहे हैं?
What will happen?
उसको हम कहाँ डिनाई कर रहे हैं सुजाता जी?
Okay, allow her to finish.
On a serious note, Swati, on your
I am very serious about that.
Allow her to finish.
I'm
Vivek ji,
going to
please.
predict something. Akhilesh Yadav will not have an alliance I'm going to predict this on Times Now, book market, and I tell it for your audience that Akhilesh Yadav will not
This
have
is not an
alliance with
astrology
Congress
show.
in the upcoming
This is
UP
not an
election.
astrology show.
I'll give you 3 reasons for it. First of all, now astrology नहीं, arithmetic.
नहीं, ये ज्योतिष का शो नहीं है.
अरे उनको बोलने तो दीजिए, उनको बोलने तो दीजिए. She's trying to back it. 1 second. She is backing it with her own logic. Allow her to finish. Go ahead.
Strike rate was 85%. He will in 2022 when Akhilesh Yadav fought alone, his strike rate was his vote share was 35%, highest since Mayawati took a sannyas. Congress was 2%. Yeah, and the vote transfer also did not happen because Congress gets duplicate voters. That is why you did not see Akhilesh Yadav doing one single press conference with Rahul Gandhi, even after
they will always go down. We got 37.5% votes in Uttar Pradesh, and we were just 3.15 lakhs behind Bharatiya Janata Party pan UP. That is the problem with them. That is why they.
Sujata, Vivek Sailus is saying you're forgetting 2024. You're forgetting 2024.
Can I come in, Swati?
No. That question is for Sujata.
Keep quiet and listen. I said Congress. That's why you have to first listen. Don't talk all the time. 17 seats Congress fought, and it won only 6. That is 35% strike rate. Okay, and that is the reason why Akhilesh Yadav had discussed that हमने गलती कर दी. क्योंकि अगर हम ज्यादा सीटें खुद लड़ लेते तो कांग्रेस से इस तरह से बुरा हाल नहीं तो और ज्यादा सीटें आती. और यही कारण है कि अखिलेश यादव अलायंस नहीं करेंगे. वो जो जाइब था ना,
big claim. You are making a big claim. You are making a big claim. Okay. Kamruzaman Chaudhary. See, हालांकि Kamruzaman Chaudhary उत्तर प्रदेश में even if need be, I'm saying even if need be, it's not like Congress will ditch Samajwadi Party and go into an alliance with BJP. So that's why it's safe there.
No, it's like Sujata Pandey hearing her. It's like a vulture praying for the animal to die. So I don't want to comment on that now. But the fact remains. As of now, Congress is in power with its allies in 7 states. The BJP started its journey on a hate agenda. It wanted a Congress Mukt Bharat, but Congress has rebounded back. It's in power in 7 states. In Orissa, the BJP government is facing its biggest ever anti-incumbency in the shortest possible time in Orissa.
One second.
In Bihar,
allow him to finish. I'll come to you, ladies. I'll come to you. We have time.
In Bihar, after the 10,000 rupees fake promise that were given by the BJP, and after the BJP gobbled up JDU in Bihar, Bihar is also on the verge of coming out of the NDA bloc. I am telling you why, with authority. I am telling you on national television, in South India and in parts of the Hindi heartland, along with some part of Eastern India, UPA is going to strike gold in 2029.
Okay, that's big. Okay, Sujata is saying Akhilesh will not go with Congress. Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary has his set of predictions to make. Sanju, do come in.
Thank you. Swati, first and foremost, let's talk about Bengal. Because as B.L. Santosh says, Bengal for BJP is not just an electoral victory. It's a civilizational renaissance. It's a civilizational victory. I will tell you what. Out of the 84 reserved Dalit and tribal seats, BJP won how many? 67. With a strike rate of how much? 79.76%. Dalit seats, 68. BJP won how many? 51. With a strike rate of how much? 75%. How many women got seats from BJP to fight Bengal elections? 34. How many won? 22. Strike rate how much? 65%. अच्छा, 20 ऐसी सीटें थी जहां पर सबसे ज्यादा SIR डिलीशन हुए स्वाति जी. उन 20 सीटों में से 13 सीटें TMC जीती with a strike rate of 65%.
अरे when I was citing this data, Kamruzaman Chaudhary said WhatsApp के स्कूल से आप लोग डेटा निकाल के लाते हैं.
No, that's a research data. I'm telling you, in 107 seats where SIR deletions happened, BJP gained handsomely.
The earth is flat. Kamruzaman thinks the earth is flat. इनकी आसमानी किताब के हिसाब से earth is flat.
There's no need to go there. Sanju ji, please. There's no need to go there. Vivek Srivastava.
See, it's very clear, all this talk about the Congress, the BJP is obsessed with Congress. सुजाता जी को देखिए, संजू जी को देखिए, एक ही बात, कांग्रेस कांग्रेस, क्यों गए तमिलनाडु, क्यों सपोर्ट किया, क्या करते हैं मैडम, आपके सबको जाते मोदी साहब की आरती उतार के बोलते आइए सरकार बनाइए, हम बहुत अच्छे हैं, बीजेपी की होनी चाहिए. That's not how politics goes. You have to understand you are checkmated. You have lost the number of votes. आपने अपने अन्ना मलाई को आइसोलेट किया, है ना. AIADMK के कहने पर अन्ना मलाई को टिकट नहीं दिया.
Obsessed with defending the Congress. Yes, obsessed. Even when the left was leveling allegations against the Congress party and also not sparing Rahul Gandhi, even then Vivek Srivastava was obsessed with defending the Congress party.
At like how? Level, they are our allies. India alliance में हम हैं, हम साथ हैं. हमारी सरकार आ रही है 2029 में.
तो आपको पता नहीं है.
Opposition में बैठेंगी.
So don't you know that the other ally? So don't you know the other ally part of the INDI, which is DMK, has called Congress party a backstabber.
That's okay.
ठीक है, you want to attack the BJP, you attack the BJP, but don't forget DMK. No.
DMK will always be there. 2028 is going to be a grand meeting. And we'll decide who's who. 2029 we'll make the government. Then I'll debate with Sanju. Sanju will be in the opposition. Sujata will be in the opposition.
Oh.
That is the future.
Oh.
I predict it now, Sujata.
Oh, wow.
Like you predicted it, I also predict now.
This is a show full of predictions.
Yes.
Astrology.
Daydreaming.
Okay, daydreaming.
Sleep well.
No, if you can predict, I can also predict. Right?
Okay.
You can both predict.
I think Mr. Jagdishwaran hasn't said anything in a long while now. What is your prediction, Mr. Jagdishwaran?
Tank pillow.
Yeah, hey, I'll just add one thing. See, Rahul Gandhi didn't even have the courtesy to thank Stalin or the alliance partners after the elections. And he never wanted to meet Stalin before the polls or after the polls. And how do you expect DMK or Congress to be in the same alliance? I don't understand. How will that work?
So is DMK going to announce the big exit? Is that going to happen? Then what else is the solution?
The thing is, I'm not very clear who has got the exit. Either it's Congress or DMK. Somebody has to clarify that. But DMK and Congress, I don't think they will go along in 2029 parliament elections.
Kamruzaman
Because Rahul Gandhi.
Okay, finish.
Because Rahul Gandhi, he is more dependent on Vijay. He thinks Vijay can bring all his South Indian votes. He didn't want DMK now. We don't want DMK now.
Kamruzaman Chaudhary, now do respond to that.
Jagdishwaran, that's how the country's politics is. In 2015, you know, this thing, Congress party, RJD and JDU, Nitish Kumar, they fought the elections together. Just after 2 years of forming the government, Nitish Kumar walked away and embraced the hands of, the BJP. That was also backstabbing, but it all happens because the public opinion changes. What happened in this election, I am not privy to the entire discussion, pre-polls or post-poll. But I thank Mr. Stalin. You remain a respected leader or the Congress supporters like us, and you will always remain because you are a force, a political force, which has always defied the communal forces that are plaguing the country. But that apart, let's see how it progresses.
But no point in saying all of this now. The Congress party should have consulted with the DMK like the other allies did.
No, what happens,
MK Stalin said it's a good thing that you're offering your support while you continue to be part of the DMK plus alliance. Now, my question is this, Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, in 2029, is it going to be NDA versus INDI, or is it going to be NDA versus Congress versus INDI?
No, it's not so simple. The calculations that is there, we are fighting a force which is far more superior in resources, in ideological, the strength that they have got of the Hindutva, plus the money power that they've got. It is very, very essential for all the forces that want to preserve the constitution, preserve the plurality and the inclusivity of India need to come together. But how we come together, let it remain a secret.
It is not a secret. It's not a secret. It's not a secret, you know. No, and I'm just going by this, and I'm not even predicting anything. I'm just going by the statements. You are all predicting all sorts of things. I'm just going by statements. Sanju, then Sujata.
You know, Swati, I just want to say one thing. वो बचपन में एक हमको ना इंग्लिश में पोएम पढ़ाई जाती थी, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men
Johnny, yes,
put
Papa.
Humpty Dumpty together again.
Johnny, yes, Papa.
Okay, Kamruji, please, Kamruji.
Who's Humpty and who's Dumpty?
हाँ, वो संजू जी बताएंगी.
मैं बाबा ब्लैक शीप सुनाऊंगा इसके बाद.
विवेक श्रीवास्तव एंड विवेक साइलस, प्लीज, मैंने आपको टोका नहीं. अच्छा, राजनीति का हम्प्टी डम्प्टी कौन है? नो प्राइजेस फॉर गिफ्टिंग. राजनीति का हम्प्टी डम्प्टी राहुल गांधी जी हैं. एंड आई टेल यू व्हाई, स्वाति. केरलम जीत जाते हैं तो राहुल गांधी कहते हैं, आई थैंक द पीपल ऑफ केरलम फॉर अ डिसाइसिव मैंडेट. बंगाल में धज्जियां उड़ जाती हैं, 2 सीटें मिली. असम में कांग्रेस की धज्जियां उड़ जाती है, 19 सीटें मिली. राहुल गांधी क्या करते हैं? वोट चोरी. ज्ञानेश कुमार बीजेपी के पपट है, ज्ञानेश कुमार बीजेपी के एजेंट है. बिहार में मैं तो ये कहती हूं, तेजस्वी यादव की हार में सबसे बड़ा योगदान तेजस्वी यादव के अलावा यदि किसी और का है, वो राहुल गांधी का है. He was given 68 seats to contest. The Congress party was given 68 seats. कितनी सीटें जीती कांग्रेस बिहार में? 6 सीटें. 10% से कम स्ट्राइक रेट था बिहार में. फिर और एक बात करते हैं, जम्मू कश्मीर में ओमर अब्दुल्ला की जीत में वाजिबा कहने वाले राहुल गांधी को जम्मू कश्मीर में कितनी सीटें मिली? 6 सीटें. तमिलनाडु में कितनी मिली? 5 सीटें. बढ़ाई. एंड बाय सेइंग वन थिंग, जब महाराष्ट्र लोकसभा इलेक्शंस में हमारी परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी नहीं रही, हमने कहा वी विल इंट्रोस्पेक्ट. हमने ये नहीं कहा वोट चोरी हुई है. बट असेंबली इलेक्शंस 2024 महाराष्ट्र में बीजेपी alone 131 seats with a strike rate of 91%.
All right. Now we are short on time, so let's take closing comments. Let's take short but closing comments. I want to bring in Sujata. Why is the Congress party, not saying that it is going to be a BJP versus Congress fight in 2029? The narrative has changed now. Now the narrative is that all of us have to come together to stop the BJP.
All without Congress, I guess. See, India Alliance was like a WhatsApp group, Swati. Understand that. It was created 2 a.m. in the night, gave some grand name, and in 48 hours, half of the members were on mute. Everybody wanted to be an admin. Mamta wanted to be an admin. Kejriwal wanted to be an admin. Rahul Gandhi assumed he was an admin. But then, only perhaps Akhilesh and Rahul Gandhi has remained in that group. Everyone had existed. You see, out of how many people we had come for that Patna rally and how many remain today, that alone is going to give you that this was just a WhatsApp group with no ideology. It has just one thing to say, सुबह मोदी के खिलाफ एक मैसेज भेजो एंड उसको फॉरवर्ड करते रहो.
ओके, ठीक है. I have to take closing comments. विवेक साइलस, उस व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप के डिस्प्ले पिक्चर में राहुल गांधी का फोटो होगा कि अखिलेश यादव का?
देखिए, मैं तो महाराष्ट्र की बात करूंगा स्वाति जी, जो अभी उन्होंने कहा कि महाराष्ट्र में हमने सिर्फ 9 सीटें जीती 48 में, संजू वर्मा जी ने कही. उसके बाद हमने बैठ के इंट्रोस्पेक्शन किया, दिमाग लगाया. दिमाग क्या लगाया कि 5 महीने में 45 लाख वोट बढ़ा दो. जहां बढ़ा के जीत सको वहां बढ़ा के जीत जाओ, और जहां घटा के जीत सको वहां घटा के जीत जाओ.
ये एरोगेंस है कांग्रेस पार्टी का. एरोगेंस है कांग्रेस पार्टी का. The only poem that I am reminded of at the moment, which fits the situation, is row your boat gently down the stream. Sanju, Sujata, and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. Thank you to the viewers for watching us.